We're here with Father Muir on the 12th Sunday of Ordinary Time, but it's also Father's Day, Father, and there were a lot of fathers today at Mass, and you were able to honor them with a special prayer. If you could enlighten us a little bit about that prayer and blessing that you were able to give for all the fathers.
Yeah, Father's Day is one of those times when sort of the church and like the secular calendar kind of overlap. I mean, Father's Day is not a church feast day or something like that, but it's one of those secular feast days that the church kind of nods vigorously and says, yes, blessing fathers is good, and lifting up the value of fatherhood is good. And so, yeah, it's just a blessing. You know, I'm mindful as I look out and get to do this blessing for the dad. I just look out and I see, you know, each and every dad, some of whom I know, sacrifices a tremendous amount for his wife and his family. It's the way that so many of our dads image the love of Christ and the love of God the Father. So it's humbling. It's humbling to do that. And for priests, it's a great joy too. I mean, we get called Father probably more than anybody else.
Exactly.
So it's a joyful day. It's kind of a celebration of the fatherhood of the spiritual fatherhood of the priesthood too.
And during your homily today, very passionate, a little bit longer it seemed than usual, but there was a lot to hit on in your homily today. I
just love the image of if for those who didn't catch it, it's Jesus calming the storm at sea, and we all have storms in our lives. So to get a sense of the Lord's power to calm what threatens us, but even more than that, I just feel like we're in a time now where it's like we've got to remember and help our Catholic friends remember when we go to Mass. What we do at Mass isn't just like sing songs and hear some nice readings or get an inspiring talk. It's just like what the apostles experienced in the boat. They encounter the power of death and resurrection, and they have an opportunity to offer themselves. So I don't know if we can put it in this video or not, but I preached basically on the famous Rembrandt painting from 1633. And so if people didn't catch it, I would say check out that image. And then maybe you can use my homily to kind of pray into it, because it's really an image of not just of the church, but when the church is most herself, which is at Mass. And we offer ourselves with the sleeping Christ, so to speak. So I use the image of the sleeping Christ as like the Christ who's going to face the sleep of death. And we always want to say, no, don't do that. Just fix the problem like you're a genie or something, But of course the Lord doesn't do that. He's drawing the apostles into the mystery of his death and resurrection. And that's what he's doing for us too. That's what he does at Mass. That whole mystery is represented. So I think it's just on my mind a lot lately to help Catholics rediscover the power of the Mass, to bring that peace and that calm that only the cross and resurrection bring.
Speaking of on your mind lately, it sounds like we have some news to share here at the parish.
Yeah, well, it's a hello and a goodbye. It's one of the great joys of my life as a pastor and as a priest to live with and serve alongside so many wonderful priests. So the first is a farewell. Father Anwar Zamaya, our wonderful parochial vicar, one of two, has been reassigned by his Syriac Catholic bishop to just outside San Diego, El Cajon, California. He'll start that in the middle of August. He's been here longer than I have, so I owe him just a deep debt of gratitude for his example and love and priestly guidance in my life. He's a little bit older than me, and he's been like an older brother to me. And so anyway, so do wish Father Anwar well if you see him over the next few weeks, couple months here. But then the hello is we're getting a replacement for Father Anwar, as if that's even possible. But Father Ryan Lee is his name. He's only been a priest, it's creeping up on 2 years. Yeah, 2 years. He was at St. Henry's in Buckeye, and he's being assigned to us to be our full-time parochial vicar alongside Father Chris. So it'll be myself, Father Chris, Father Ryan Lee, and of course Father Rod, retired, helping us out quite a bit. So we're grateful for Father Ryan Lee. Really looking forward to welcoming him. He's starting on July 1st, but then we'll be saying farewell to Father Anwar in the middle of August. So that's kind of the exciting news there, and also sad to see Father Anwar go. But I have a feeling it won't be the last time we see him. But we'll see about that.
Well, Fathers, thank you so much for your time, and we look forward to catching up with you during the parish update later this week.
Thanks, Derek. Derek, happy Father's Day to you, Derek.
Oh, thank you,
with
Father.
With your beautiful 6-month-old baby, and a happy Father's Day to all of our fathers out there. God bless you all.